Recently, the Health Pro Mobile Negative Pressure Isolation Ward are designed under the epidemic situation. The negative pressure isolation ward is 6 meters times 2.4 meters times 2.8 meters in size, which is same as a 20 feet container box. Assembling the ward into the form of container box is convenient for transportation, and it can be transported easily to the virus outbreak cities by a container truck. Meanwhile, this assembled construction can be built or demolished at any time. In other words, this arrangement can save about 30% of construction time and cost. You may find what's special about this mobile ward. Extra AHU is not needed, and it is in one set integration design which has included silver ion H14 grade HEPA filter, pass-through cabinet with 3-way interlocking doors, overhead storage and touchless door sensor. If we come closer to have a glance on the isolation ward, we will witness that here's a touchless door sensor. The door will be opened through a touch switch. Then we will enter a buffer room where maintain the negative air pressure with the outside space. After walking into the buffer room, we have to wait until the first door to close before opening the second door. In addition, the system will automatically adjust the air pressure between the ward and the buffer room. The air pressure in the ward is lower than that in the buffer room, and the air pressure in the buffer room is lower than that at the outdoor. As the air flows from high pressure area to low pressure area, it can control the air flows into the ward in one way. That is to say, every time when the door is opened, there will be negative air pressure control in order to ensure the air will not leak and maintain the room in negative air pressure. For the working flow volume, the air pressure between the preparation room and the outside area is -5 pascals with an air 200 cubic meter per hour and exhaust air 300 cubic meter per hour. At the same time, the air pressure between the patient room and the preparation room is -10 pascals, which means the difference of air pressure in the ward and the outside area is -15 pascals with an air 600 cubic meter per hour and exhaust air 1000 cubic meter per hour. Another high specification feature is the air movement system is set up in the ward. The mobile ward complies with the US CDC standard with negative pressure system designed for both medical staff and ward. There are fresh air replacement 12 times every hour with medical gas outlets, and it is equipped with both isolation and therapeutic functions. All delivery of external supplies would pass through UVC sterilization lamp for disinfection, eradicating cross-transmission. Simultaneously, trunking in Penlon gas terminal unit is also a special highlight. The imported aluminum profile structure is provided with arc transition streamline at the top and bottom of the external shape, with a wall thickness of 2.5 mm, and it has its own lighting fixture. The inner part is dived into 3 independent compartments: the strong current, weak current, and the pipeline, which meet the requirements of the International Safety Standard for the separation of air source and power supply. When the air is exhausted, it will also pass through the pipes with high-efficiency particle filters, that is HEPA filters. This ensures that contaminated air will be processed before being discharged outside. Apart from genuine isolation and treatment, the mobile ward wouldn't occupy original beds inside the hospitals. User does not need to transform the normal ward into isolation ward, which otherwise may reduce the number of beds. It also doesn't involve any renovation work, so the resources can be developed more flexibly, complementing the usage demand. What is also worth noticing is that the setup site can be close to cities or at any open-door district in the vicinity of hospitals. Each mobile ward functions individually for genuine and complete isolation, avoiding the chance of cross-transmission among hospital staff or other patients. When there is outbreak of high transmission rate epidemic in certain area, the mobile ward can be developed immediately to that area, providing isolation and treatment for patients. This completely avoids possible cross, secondary or tertiary virus transmission during the long-way transportation of patient. When the COVID-19 is ravaging the world and the coronavirus induced a worldwide panic, it's time to stay safe. Our isolation ward can help you.